Maribank is officially a digital bank. It's all over the news and bumunga din yung notification sa Maribank app ko ha. Well, I'm excited. And you should be too. There are so many reasons to be excited. Not just sa possible more loan products, pati na rin sa mga products na makaka-encourage mag-save or mag-use ng Maribank card mo. What's in it for us na gumagamit ng OLA? Hey guys, this is Ate Red and here we talk about digital products. Mostly mga loans po, but we also need to talk about bank products. This video is not sponsored and based on experience and gathered information na gusto ko rin mag-share ng thoughts ko regarding them. Ayun na nga si Maribank. Ito yung dating si C-Bank. Well, most of you already know that. And Maribank was dati a rural bank using a mobile platform and now nag-step up na siya para makipag-compete with the big leagues as an official, fully licensed digital bank. And this is a game changer. Well, ano pa ba yung pwedeng mangyari? Kasi kahit na nung dating rural bank pa siya, may Mariloan na, may time deposit na rin, savings account na daily pa yung interest, a cashback, and other perks. Better na nga yun kaysa traditional banks, no? Ano pa ba yung pwedeng ma-excite tayo? Let's first clearly understand the difference between a rural bank and a digital bank. The difference lies on capital, structure, reach, and operations. In terms of capital, under central bank rules, a rural bank requires lower minimum capitalization of 50 million, making it cheaper to acquire or set up, while a digital bank is required to have at least 1 billion. A rural bank is required to have a branch in order to serve a local community, while digital banks can fully operate nationwide without maintaining traditional physical branches. With an app, a rural bank can operate nationwide. For example, Salmon, Netbank via Atomic Savings. However, rural banks using a digital platform should ensure that the customers they serve outside of their area where they physically operate do not exceed 30%. This could possibly explain why not everyone easily get offered a Maribank CC, Mariloan, or getting an account sa Maribank dati was a bit of a challenge for other users even if maganda yung credit history. Siyempre, with limited operations under a rural bank license, credit risks, limits, lending capital were restricted din. Maribank could not aggressively hand out massive loan offers to many users ng sabay-sabay. So pa-batch-batch, paunti-unti yung pag-roll out ng availability. So upgrading to a digital bank license allows Maribank to scale its services to millions of users without the operational limitations of a traditional rural bank. This is just a theory ha. I'm just being overly excited here. Dahil ngayon, official digital bank na si Maribank, it can expand its lending offers. Something like wider access, higher credit limits, etc. Ang daming possibilities. So, while waiting ka magka-offer, just take advantage of the high interest na offer ni Maribank sa mga deposit products niya because rest assured your deposit is insured up to 1M via PDIC. And hindi mo kailangan mag-complete ng task or missions at guaranteed na yung 3.25 PA mo on balances up to 1 million and magiging 3.75 PA siya for amounts above that and interest is calculated daily. Example, your 5K in Maribank will earn you 10.69 pesos a month, subject to 20% withholding tax, so mga 8 pesos. That's better than a time deposit via RCBC Pulse. Yung 5,000 mo only earns, what, 2 pesos a month? So marami ding perks which means convenience sa mga users such as discounts when you use your Maribank account sa pag-checkout sa Shopee, low forex rates when used abroad, QR payments, and cashback. And it also has many services to keep you locked in sa kanyang ecosystem. And this will change the way traditional banks operate, so it will only be a matter of time before they will soon catch up na rin. And with more competition among banks, that will mean more access for us users. So let me know if you want more topics like this on this channel. And that's all for today. See you next time.